Good morning. Good morning, lovelies. Just getting myself started for the day. Just getting myself going in my very best way. Just supercharging myself. Just charging myself up. Just picking up my energy for the day. Every Sunday, Natural Health Sunday, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m., we get together for a little bit of group exercise, just getting myself going for the day, just invigorating myself with thoughts, with words, with actions, with movement, and with ideas. Just inspiring myself for today. That's just a habit. That's just a behavior. This is a lifestyle. Lifestyle, health, and wellness. You know, how to be fit, healthy, and well for the rest of my life. Not just a short-term, simple solution, but how to truly love what it is that I'm doing so that I always do it. Right? To establish lifestyle habits. If we want to keep on doing it forever and ever, it needs to be something that we really love. It needs to be something that enriches our life. It has to make our human experience better. Right? Why would I keep on doing it if it's not making my human experience better? Is it making my day better? Is it making my sleep better? Is it managing my stress better? This is how we do it. This is how we get into creating a lifestyle that we love. We align it with things that are in alignment with our goal. I want to be fit. I want to be healthy. I want to be well. I want to be strong. I want to be lean. I want to be low in body fat. I want to be mobile. I want to be nimble. And I want to be quick. Well, how's that going to happen? Unless I engage in some sort of practice where I'm working on improving and creating those things. Let me turn on my clock here and let me begin a natural, healthy practice. I want to be fit. I want to be healthy. I want to be well. These are intentions. I'm just speaking over myself, over my life. I'm going to practice. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to move and breathe for 45 minutes. Today, I'm going to get myself going. I'm going to invigorate myself today. I'm going to get myself going with movements. I'm going to get myself going with breathing. I'm going to start picking up my energy. Here I am intending it. Here I am affirming it. Here I am sharing it with you. All right, sharing my intentions, my goals with you. So putting it out into the universe. This is what I'm doing. I am seeking health and wellness for today. I am looking for health and wellness right now. I am looking for joy and happiness right here, right now. I'm getting present with the health and wellness that is right here, right now. Just imagining that there is a gift available to us in every single moment. It depends if you believe in that, in order for this to be a possibility for you, you'd have to believe in it. Before you can achieve it, you must believe in it, right? Nothing is possible before it's entertained in mind. We'd have to think it, say it, and believe it before it became a reality, right? And it would have to become a mental reality before it could become a physical reality or an actuality in my life. If I wanted to actually love myself, I'd have to believe that I can. I'd have to believe in myself. I'd have to think it, say it, and imagine it into my reality. If I wanted to heal myself with my loving energy, that would have to be something I believed was possible. Is it possible to heal yourself? Could I use my own thoughts and words and actions to heal myself? I want to tell you that every one of us can do that. I want to tell you that through manipulation of thoughts and words and foods and fasting and exercise, that I was able to heal, fix, change my entire human experience. And I want to tell you that every single one of us can do the same thing. This is my opinion, right? You'd have to believe that you had that power inside of yourself. Here I am just balancing on one leg, abducting my leg to the side, working on my hip abduction, my balance, my hips, my core, opening up my arms, extending through the upper body. Same thing on the other side, balancing on one leg, working my leg off to the side, working onto my hip abduction, working on my hips, working on stability, coming into my center, practicing right here, right now. Just practicing presence. Let's get present. Well, the power is in the present, right? This is what they say. The power is in the present. They say the power is omnipotent. It's an omnipotent power. It's an omniscient power. It's an omnipotent and omniscient and omnipresent power. It's within us, it's around us, and it's here all the time. What is it? Oxygen. It's oxygen. It's breath. It's a gift that's always here. It's always being given. We can receive it in every moment. We can breathe that breath of fresh air. In every moment, we can focus on our breath, or we can focus on the things that are inside of our mind. We can do this next one. It's a balance. We can balance off of a ball or off of a couch or off of a chair. Just working on opposite arm and leg balance. This is how the body moves. Opposite arm and leg, that's natural. I'm just practicing natural movement. Opposite arm and leg is natural movement. I'm just practicing natural movement. I'm just moving naturally and breathing. Just extending out the opposite arm and leg. Just moving and breathing. Just practicing extension in my body. Just breathing and practicing extension. Watching your inhale and exhale while you move. This is a practice. This is a habit. Just practicing moving and breathing. Just practicing coming to that awareness. I am moving. I am breathing. I am in control of myself. Here I am controlling my energy. Skipping across. This is about self-belief. Learning how to love yourself. Learning how to be fit and healthy and well. It's about believing in yourself. You know, and people say, well, I already believe in myself. I already think I'm good. I already think I'm valuable. Yeah, well, this is an exact science. Like, we are getting what we are giving. So if we're not getting what we want, then we gotta change what we're giving. And we may not understand what we're doing wrong, and this can be frustrating. And people get angry, and this is the thing. Once you get into the anger and the frustration energy, well, you're not gonna do a lot of healing there. And that's a little misleading, isn't it? Because we do need to work with that shadow energy as well. It's not avoiding the shadow energy. It's actually finding some comfort within that shadow energy. It's not an avoidance of shadow energy that we need. This can be very confusing. Yes, we need to work with positive energies. We need to embrace our energies. Yes, we need to embrace our energies. And we need to even embrace our darker energies. It's like giving love and acceptance to the dark things in our life, the dark parts of ourselves. Like the trauma. Forgiving yourself. If you want to think about the darkness, if you want to think about the frustration, if you want to think about, being a victim of your life, being a victim of what has happened to you. We can work with that victim energy. This was what happened to me in my last relationship. This is what happened to me at my last job. This is what happened to me financially. This is what happened to me with my health. I lost my health. I lost something. And then I get into a down place, a shadow, a low energy. It's like you're evaluating yourself. Basically, it's like you're evaluating yourself. You're not loving yourself. You're judging your circumstances. And as long as you're judging your circumstances or comparing yourself to somebody else or competing with somebody else, well, none of these things are love. None of these things are loving. Right? We can't get fit, healthy, and well unless we start learning how to love our situation, our circumstances. Even if things aren't exactly the way we want them yet. Everyone has problems. Right? How to find some sort of peace in your disease. How to find some sort of ease in your disease, right? We've got to start with acceptance. Lifting my back leg. Acceptance is the first step to love. Just balancing on one leg. Love is balance. Love is balancing the two sides of yourself. It's practicing the yin and the yang. It's practicing the masculine and feminine. It's allowing both to exist. It's allowing comfort and ease within the disease and within your favorite things in life as well too. Finding some sort of harmony between both aspects of the self. Like, hey, I've got this in my life. I've got this relationship with food or with substance or with money. This is a circumstance in my life. Accepting that. And then here's another circumstance, another relationship in my life with a different substance, with a different person. Right? Fixing these relationships inside of the self, healing and giving love, emotionally filling the energy void inside of ourself with our own love, then we don't need to escape with substances and foods. Once we can fill up our own self with love, once we've learned how to inspire love inside of ourselves, as we've learned how to invigorate ourselves, then we can fill the void within ourself, and then we don't need to turn to the external source to find the joy and happiness. We stop needing to go outside as much. We start to be able to manage our health and wellness from within, from our thoughts and our words and our actions more, and we begin to believe in ourselves more. It's a result. It's a result of a healthy practice. The human is a result. The feelings are a result. If I practice the right thoughts and words and actions daily, then I'll start to feel better, different, change. I'll start to think about different things. I'll start to realize the solution. Well, I'll be able to see the solution that maybe is always there, but you just can't see it because you're looking at things with the wrong set of eyes. It's just to shift our perspective, to change our perception, to change our focus and our attention. Am I loving my circumstances? Or am I judging them or comparing them or competing with them? Am I loving my partner? Or am I wanting to create some sort of change inside of them? Am I accepting them as they are, or am I wanting to change them? Just working on my walking lunges here. What are my intentions for my relationship? Just challenging your intentions in each moment. Just becoming more aware of what you're thinking and saying and doing on a moment-to-moment basis. Am I thinking lovingly about my relationship or my relationships right now? Or am I angry at somebody? Or am I fighting with somebody in my mind? Am I fighting with an idea in my mind? Is there something that I have not yet accepted about my life, about my reality? It's an acceptance is the first step towards forgiveness and love. And these are just my words. Like, I'm just using my words to explain healing. You know, there's no right or wrong way to explain what's going on inside of ourselves. There's no right or wrong words to explain the internal terrain, what's happening inside. Everybody's an individual. Working on my single arm rows. Right? What one individual perceives inside of themselves may be perceived and described differently from somebody else's point of view. It may seem different, they may use different words, and sometimes when you hear words like attachment or forgiveness or letting go or surrender or love or peace or joy or happiness, these words are so individually understood. You know, everybody has a different interpretation of peace and love and joy and happiness. We all define it differently. Right? And most people, when they think about love, they're probably not thinking about an unconditional love. They're probably thinking about a love that the world has taught them. And the world has not taught us to love without condition. The world has taught us to love only with condition. And it's to realize that I had to learn how to love properly. I had to learn how to love without condition. And then once I learned how to love myself without condition, I realized I could heal myself and change all things in my life myself. Coming down into my lunge and press. Right? So we learn as we go. As we move in a direction of self-improvement, as we move in the direction of self-help, in the direction of growth, expansion, change, as we strive for growth and expansion and change, as we strive for more, as we align with the natural force here. The natural force is a ever-expanding, boundless, loving light, an unconditionally loving force. We're learning how to integrate that boundless, limitless, infinite force inside of our limited physical capacity. We need to learn how to absorb that light, how to understand the download, to interpret the light code. This takes time, habit, and practice before we learn how to do it fully, properly for ourselves. We need to clean out the body. We need to clean out the body, detoxify the body, open up the energy channels in the body. As I detoxified my body with raw foods, as I detoxified my body with raw foods and fasting and grounding and exercise and positive thoughts and words, as I healed myself emotionally, as my frequency began to rise, as I stretched out my blocks, my physical blocks, as I exercised and released my blocked and trapped energy, my energy channels began to open and my body began to heal. As I stretched out my inner thighs, as I stretched out my hips, as I pressed into the discomfort, into the lack and the limitation in my body, physically, mentally, as I stepped into the darkness, the discomfort, as I stepped into fasting longer, more time, as I spent more time empty, as I rehearsed, practiced raw food eating and fasting, as I practiced grounding and breathing and practiced thoughts and words and meditation, my frequency risen. My emotions grew. Health and happiness and joy grew inside of me, right? These things grew inside of me through the practice. It's the practice, it's the habit, it's the behavior of doing healthy physical things and breathing and being conscious of it and being conscious of what you're thinking, saying, and doing on a moment-to-moment basis. As we practice healthy thoughts and words more often, it becomes us. We become that person. That's like a rehearsal of thought and word that reprograms the subconscious mind. And this happens in the consciousness, in the focus, in the breath work. With breath work, with focus, this is how we heal ourselves. With natural foods, side step, squat, stand. Raw foods, breath work, movement, inhale, exhale, pranayama. Moving and breathing, channeling the energy through the body. We're moving energy in our bodies. To heal the human naturally is to break through the blockages that the human has with their energy. It's to allow the energy within the human to move freely through the human. It's releasing your trapped and pent up energy. It's letting go of your passion, your desire, your purpose. It's allowing your purpose to come out. It's like stepping into the fear. The courage is being courageous to step into the fear, into the worry, and inside that darkness, inside of that shadow, if you can accept the fear, if you can learn how to be comfortable in there, just by practicing going into the darkness, by practicing going into the fast, by practicing going into the uncomfortable thoughts and words and emotions in our body and life. By pressing into the shadow, we need that shadow. We need to integrate that shadow energy in our life. We need to pull that darkness up and through our life with our movement, with our breath, with our intentions, with our practice. Just practicing. Just practicing the thoughts and words of success. Just practicing movements that allow the trapped energy to move through my body. Just letting go of what's no longer serving me. Just speaking nicely to myself, being my own best friend. Being gentle and kind to myself with myself. I love you. Just being nice to yourself. I am letting go of my blocked energy. I am letting go of my fear and worry. I am letting go of my trauma, my financial problems, my relationship issues from my past. I'm letting go of my judgmental ideas. I'm letting go of comparison and competition and envy. I'm letting go of frustration and anger. And when you say letting go, like, what does it mean letting go? Like it's like you're moving into these ideas, like you're calling up the frustration and anger in your life. Like, it's okay. It's like you're befriending it. It's okay. I can be angry. I can feel that anger. You can feel that sadness, and you can feel that frustration, and you can let it go. You can learn how to feel it and be in it and accept it. And once you're in it and you allow it to fully be expressed, it just peters itself out and moves through your body and life. Like, we can heal ourselves energetically within ourselves with breath work and movement and intention and imagination. Like, this can happen to every single one of us. We can all learn how to do that if we want to. We'd have to believe in it. We'd have to want to learn how to do that. But we can let go of the low frequency energy in our body. We can move the low frequency trapped energy through our bodies. The movement, the trapped energy, the fearful energy can be moved and integrated into our body and life. It can be loved and brought up in frequency and vibration. We can rise up our low frequency energy by moving into it and thinking and speaking positively or differently about it, or asking ourselves positive questions. How to love this? What do I need to learn from this? Where did this come from? Just spending some time sitting in that low frequency energy. Just being with it, just sitting with it, just being present with it, just accepting it. Just sitting with it, just being with it, just being present. This is natural. This is love. Just being present is loving. Just loving yourself is just being present with yourself. Just loving your partner or your child is just being present with your partner and child. Just imaging loving thoughts in your mind in their presence. We can all practice loving thoughts. We can all think loving things about ourselves or about the others. Right here, right now, we can think something loving. We can intend love out to the world. We can intend love to ourselves, into ourselves. We can imagine love growing inside of ourselves. Just practicing loving thoughts, just practicing loving words, just practicing physical actions that are in alignment with my goals. I have a goal to be healthy and well. I have a goal to be strong and lean. I want to love myself. I am loving myself with my thoughts and words and actions. I'm choosing actions that are loving, actions that are present, actions that are in alignment with my goals. Right? It's just getting alignment. Just eating in alignment. Eating foods that are in alignment with my goals, drinking drinks that are in alignment with my goals, saying things to my partner that are in alignment with my goals, doing actions, physical exercise daily that's in alignment with my goals. I want to be fit, healthy, and well. Here I am taking fit, healthy, well actions. Here I am eating healthy, well, fit foods. It's a habit. It's a practice. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle of thought and word and habit and behavior. It's not one thing. There's a few things involved with healing ourselves naturally. It's a change of mind more than anything else, right? If we want to be healthy and well, we're going to have to fix it inside of our mind, and then we'll see it fix inside of our bodies, and then we'll see it fix around us in our lives. Right? Fix it within and then see it fix around without. As within, so without. Right? As within, so without. So as above, so below. This is that universal law. The micro and the macro. What's happening on the small cellular level is the same thing that's happening on a universal level. Right? Fix it within yourself at the micro level and see it fix around you in the world. Like every human right now needs to turn in and fix themselves. This is not time to be pointing the fingers at others. This is the time for each human to tune in and take care of their own health and wellness inside of themselves. Each human needs to heal themselves and take care of their own health and wellness. Each human needs to take responsibility for themselves. It's to stop looking for the answers outside of the self and start creating a relationship inside with yourself. This is a change of paradigm, a change of understanding, a little shift in your understanding of reality. It's taking charge, it's empowerment, it's becoming sovereign, it's choosing to be in charge of your outcomes. It's just taking responsibility for what you got in your life. It's just taking radical responsibility for yourself and what you're creating. What am I creating in my life? Right? It's accepting. I am creating my life. If I want to change my life, then I got to accept, hey, I created it. Who created it? Who created your life? You want to blame someone for what's in your life? You want to be mad at somebody for what's in your life? It's only hurting you. Your energy is creating your reality. If you're holding negative, low frequency energy, anger, frustration, sadness, if you're holding it, if you've got it trapped or blocked in your body at a cellular level, at a physical level, if it's trapped physically in your body, it's trapped mentally in your body. But let it go mentally and watch it fix physically, and then observe it in your life externally. Fix it within your mind, see it, feel it, change within your body, know the change within your body, and witness the change around you. Observe those changes happening around you. Heal yourself, fix yourself from within yourself. This is how we change our lives. This is how we fix our lives. This is how we heal our lives ourselves. Not from a drug, not from a vaccination or an antibiotic. We actually change our life by changing our own frequency, our own vibration, our own emotional self. The emotional self, the frequency, the vibration, the emotions are a result of the things that you're thinking and saying and doing. Just change the things that you're thinking, saying, and doing, and observe the changes energetically in your body and life. Watch your life begin to change for the better when you change the way you start thinking and speaking about it. Practice new thoughts and words and observe new things starting to happen in your life. Practice. Sunday morning, just practicing healthy thoughts and words and actions. It's like it becomes a mantra. You get up, you think, and you say, and you speak. Every week, every Sunday, I'm going to be here practicing these thoughts and words, if you want to be healthy and well, if you want to think and learn and speak positively, hey, join in. Every Sunday morning, Natural Health Sunday. Everyone can be healthy and well. Everyone can practice health and wellness with me. Every Sunday morning, I'm going to do health and wellness practice for myself. Like, come to church, you know? Come back to Jesus. Everybody got to come back to Jesus sometime. We all got to come to the Christ consciousness, the spirit energy, the higher self, the inner child. We all got to come to that greatest love and joy within us, our most pure love, our most unconditionally loving bit. This is the love of our universe. This is universal love that we have access to within ourselves, that we can connect to and we can use to heal and change ourself or our life or some aspect of ourself or our life, our food, our drink, our relationships, our financial situation. All of this can be changed energetically by a change of focus, attention, thought, and word, habit, and behavior. A new lifestyle can fix this. A new way of being, a new way of engaging with your life can fix this. Change the way you're looking at your reality and watch your reality begin to change. It's a shift. It's a shift of thought and word that creates a shift in our life. Just stretching through the back, just stretching through my hamstrings, just breathing, just lengthening out my body, just letting go of any trapped energy in my body. I am releasing all of my trapped energy. I am letting go of everything that no longer serves me and my reality. I'm calling up all of my shadow emotions. I'm calling up the anger, the frustration, the jealousy, the envy. I'm calling on competition, comparison. I'm calling on my judgment. I'm calling on my critic. I'm calling on my control. I'm calling on my poor me. I'm calling on my I don't feel like it. I'm calling on my fear, all my fear-based emotions. Come up, come up. Let me see you. Let me feel you. Let me integrate you back into my reality. In order for me to be healthy and well, I need to be whole. I need to be complete. I need to forgive myself for the mistakes in my life. I need to overcome the trauma in my life. If I got some trauma, if I got some things I haven't dealt with yet, I'm going to have to do a little bit of energy work there. A little bit of energy healing. We can do that. That's a little bit of dialogue. That's a little bit of energy work. That can happen. You can let that go. You can heal yourself from those things. You can shift your energy. Don't worry about that. Opposite arm and leg. You can heal anything. Don't worry about that. And it may not be that you need to eat something or buy something either. It may just mean that you need to think and speak a little bit differently about something that may have already happened in your life or something that may not have even happened yet. You might just be worried about it. Just fear. Fear, energy blockages in our body. We can change the energy in our body. We can open up our energy channels. We can move energy through the body. We can heal the body energetically. We can change our energy with movement, with thought, with word, with food, with meditation, with breath work, with intention, with imagination, with discussion. Let's have a discussion. It begins with a discussion about healing. Let's think and speak and talk about health. Let's think and speak and talk about what we want. This is how change happens in our life. We think and speak and talk about change. That's how change happens. We begin to practice different thoughts and words and ideas. We start to put different ideas in our mind. We start to cultivate new thoughts and words in mind. You can read a book or you can watch a video, something that you're doing on a daily basis to get some new positive thoughts and words into your body and life. Find someone that inspires you. At the beginning, it's good to get around a coach or someone that's already established a healthy lifestyle. Learning how to love a healthy, natural lifestyle. It's not an easy thing to do. It's a simple task. There's nothing really complicated about it. But it's not easy to redevelop your habits. It's not easy to create a new lifestyle for yourself. And if you need 3 months or 6 months or even a year working with someone that's going to help you get back on track when you fall off track. This is it. It's learning to establish a system. Learning how to establish a method of always getting back on track. Because we're all going to get off track. Getting off track is a part of being healthy and well. Getting off track is a part of the human experience. Humans get off track. We all do. We get caught up with emotional stuff and we get it and we want to escape with food and drug, with shopping, with TV shows and movies and sex. We just try to get away from whatever is inside of us by just covering it up with something else. This is what we do. We all do it, myself included, and it's to unravel these addictions, these thoughts, these words, this energy. It's to unravel it. It's to have dialogue about it. It's to sit with it, with intention, with imagination, with communication, with accountability. This is how we change our energy. This is how we move energy through the body. Movement, flexibility, breath work, intentions, imagination, thought and word create our habits and lifestyle. Habits and lifestyle create our experience. Just changing our human experience means changing our habits, stopping our old habits and starting new healthy ones. This is how we change our life. Stopping old habits and starting new healthy ones. This is how we change our reality. With new healthy habits, new healthy lifestyle habits, we create a new healthy life. With new healthy, positive emotional feelings. A change in frequency and vibration. A result of thinking and speaking and talking and acting and eating in alignment with my goals. Thinking about my goals, talking about my goals, talking about the things that I love more often. What I focus on grows. If I want to grow more health and happiness and joy in my life, then I got to think and speak and talk about health and happiness and joy more often in my life. I have to take responsibility for my health, for my wellness. Here I am, taking responsibility right here, right now, for my health, for my wellness, just doing some energy work to finish off our workout today. We've just been working out for 45, 50 minutes, moving our body physically, stretching and strengthening our bodies. And then after I've inspired, after I've excited and invigorated my body for almost an hour of movement, here I am now just sitting after, just collecting myself for some energy healing, for some healing, energetic work. And I'm just going to do that sitting. Like, it's a movement practice. It's a sitting practice. Because we need to practice throughout our day. Sometimes we're sitting still in our day. Sometimes we're moving around in our day. It's to get moving and practice our thoughts and words. And it's to be still and practice our thoughts and words. It's learning how to be more conscious of our thoughts and words more often. This is an energy practice. Just practicing right now with you. Just sharing this time, this moment together. Join me if you like. Let's just go into our own energy here. Let's just observe our own personal energy just by tuning out the thoughts and tuning into the breath. Just work on your best inhales and exhales. Try to stay focused within yourself. Try to watch your breath. Try to observe your breathing. Can you stay focused on your breath? Can you watch your breath for 5 breaths in a row without getting off track with a thought? Can you observe 5 inhales and exhales? When you spend 5 or 10 breaths just observing the breath, nothing else, not going with the thought tangents, not thinking about what has happened, and not worrying about what you need to do today or this week at all. Just thinking about right now. And right now, I just need my next breath. Just observing our next breath. Let's try 5 more breaths. Just observation of the breathing. Just watching your inhale and exhale. Just observing the breath. If you can try to slow down and deepen your breath. So you want to try to take your biggest inhale and hold, and your best exhale and hold. Just practicing.
Inhale and hold. Can you hold for 20 or 30 seconds? Can you exhale fully? Can you hold for 15 or 20 seconds on the exhale? 20 or 30 seconds on the inhale? Can you practice that inhale, hold, exhale, hold? Let's try 3 of your best inhale holds and 3 of your best exhale and pause. We're trying to hold our breath 20 to 30 seconds on the inhale hold, 15 to 20 seconds on your exhale hold. Try 3 times, just observing your breath, just working on your breath holding, just one particular breath work style. Practice this 3 times. Just observing the breath and working on the breath holding, that alone right there, that practice of observation takes us out of the busy mind. And then once we get down into that more consciousness energy, which is a slower, more subdued energy, it's like the waking energy as you wake in the morning. It's the energy just before going to bed at night. It's a more peaceful energy. This is the consciousness. This is where we can reprogram the mind. So it's to bring ourselves down into that space of consciousness and then to reprogram with positive affirmations, being kind to ourselves here. Just affirming to ourselves, I believe in myself. I believe in my value. Inhale and exhale with those affirmations in your mind. Just affirming positively to yourself, I believe in myself. I believe in my value. I believe I am worthy. I believe I am love. I believe I have access to the loving energy within me. I am practicing love. I am growing in love. Breathe in and breathe out as you affirm positively. Or you could turn on a positive affirmation message, or you could read a book that gives you positive affirmation messages while you breathe. It's to come into awareness of what I'm thinking and speaking about while I breathe. It's to put positive, loving energy out into my world throughout my day, throughout my life, so that I'm creating joy and happiness by putting it out into my world. With each inhale, we can draw up our energy, intend to lift our energy with each breath in. With each breath out, we can allow our loving energy to share out from us with our world. This can be an image that we hold in our mind. This is using our imagination, affirmation, and imagination, masculine and feminine mind, coming into harmony and balance, using the both sides of ourselves to heal within the mind, to find peace within, and then recognize peace and health within the body, and then see and observe peace and health occurring around us in our lives. This is shifting our energy, shifting our intention, and shifting the images or the perception or the ideas or beliefs that we have in our mind. It's a shift of thought and word and habit and behavior that changes our lives. This is natural health. This is natural healing. This is Natural Healing Sunday, natural healthy practice. Every Sunday, I'm going to practice. I'm making myself accountable. I'm committing to it for myself. If you'd like to come along and join in with me, you can always join me in my private group here, or click the link to join in with me live so we can have some dialogue too, if you like. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific day, a super awesome, terrific week. I love you. I appreciate you. I love that you're joining in. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I love you. I love you.